I'm Amy.
And I'm Angie.
And we are Main Street Whimsy.
Be a part of the whimsy as you tag along on our magical adventures.
We are at the Dolphin Hotel. This is Shula's Steakhouse. We're about to go into the restaurant. This is very exciting. It is themed after the 1972 Miami Dolphins' perfect season. I would totally agree to that.
It's pretty. I'm not a football person, but I can still appreciate that it's beautiful in here.
So we got a pretty fantastic menu so far. We've been over to get us some ice water. And I am super interested in their handcrafted cocktails, in particular the new fashion. So in typical Amy fashion, we have to get, I would say an old fashioned, but it's a new fashion.
Yeah.
They've got plenty of beer.
Like I said, that one or that one with 75, French 75 sounds like something you would like.
Wines by the glass. They have rosé, babe.
I think I might get the off season. Did you see it?
The what?
That seasonal feature cocktail.
I did read it. What's in it?
It says it's tequila, strawberry, Fresno chili, agave, fresh lime, and orange bitters.
That sounds wonderful. So, with the menu, all the steaks are priced singularly. This does not include a side, so you get the steak, and then you'll choose your side. The starters, I heard the Cajun shrimp was amazing. That New Orleans style shrimp, Cajun style shrimp, lemon, garlic butter, and toasted crostinis. If you would like to try that. The soups and salads, a highlight from this is French onion soup. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we're gonna get. But I love this fancy setup, and I think you pretty much have a knife for any occasion at this point. So what are you thinking about?
I think I'm gonna get that.
Anything to drink besides the water? Get you started for the
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to try this new fashion.
Absolutely.
And I would like the off season.
Off season?
Please.
Let's get those started for you.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited about
So
that.
as far as starters, do you want to go with the that shrimp, or do you want to try something else?
The shrimp or that thick cut Nooski's bacon? I'm going to say that Wisniewski's. I may be like completely killing this pronunciation.
Sounds good as well.
Bourbon honey glaze, tomato jam, cheddar grits, white cabbage and fennel slaw. Me personally, I could go for, I'm feeling shrimp for an appetizer.
Okay.
So the New Orleans style shrimp or the colossal shrimp cocktail. So I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Let's try the New Orleans style.
That's exciting. And I think we should try this tomato burrata salad.
Yes, I agree. I was between that and the French onion, but I already had soup today, so.
Yeah, we've already had tomato soup.
We did, and I had a blue crab bisque.
Blue crab bisque from Ellen Compass over at the Yacht Club.
Which is a really good lunch, and we got in without wait.
Less than
Nice.
10-minute wait actually. But when the courses get here, we'll show those. I have my new fashion in tow here. It looks amazing with a, my Critic ice. I got a spherical ice cube in here with my
And it
cube.
doesn't. A sphere.
It's a sphere. It's an ice sphere. Love it. It's delicious.
This is good too. It almost tastes like a strawberry margarita. It's tequila.
Really?
It's tequila and it's got that chili in there. It's good. Show the camera, you can.
Ooh, that is good.
It's like kind of like a.
And the spice is on
It's
the
on the
back
back end. It kind of tastes like, like it's just a chilled margarita where you don't get the ice in it.
Doesn't that look
It's
amazing?
beautiful.
That is a lovely starter drink. Well, the waiter came over here and explained a bunch of things about the steaks. We picked out our weapon of choice, our lovely steak knives.
From the block of steak knives.
Angie, yours is pretty. Let me see.
Mine's a little dainty.
A little dainty. That's okay. It's still very pretty.
It was white. I liked that it was
I
white.
love the touch, though. Like, you get to pick your steak knife. But he came over here and explained that they now have a surf and turf, so they have lobster tail pretty regularly now. So
Current market price was $61.
$61 a tail. And then they also have dry aged steaks and wagyu A5. That's $33 an ounce, and they have an 8-ounce portion and a 10-ounce portion. So now I really don't know what I'm going to get.
I'm still set on what I wanted before I grace them. I can't be swayed that easily.
All right, we got the bread service at the table. It's looking delicious, and we got this pat of butter.
too. It's see it steam?
Oh,
It's hot.
I'm getting that. I hope you can see that at home. It looks amazing.
It's really lit.
Wow.
It's like hot to the touch.
I am
gonna be
excited about that. It smells incredible. Let's try this bread, this steaming hot, just delicious melting
Oh, I
butter
see the
bread.
nap. We have a friend at the table, Sir Nat. He's trying to help himself.
Oh my god.
So the bread came steaming, and so it melted, and the butter was softened. So when you put it on the bread, it like melted it perfectly. It's delicious.
Immediately, it's a nice crunch, and it's so fluffy and airy. It's amazing.
It's one of those breads where you know you don't need to keep eating it because you're gonna fill up before your entree, but you want to keep eating it.
Oh, definitely.
It's delicious.
Alright, one of our appetizers has arrived. Let's get a shot of this beautiful,
This lovely sauce.
so this is a Cajun rubbed shrimp with lemon garlic butter with crostini. And the waiter also said to take the bread from the bread service and dip it into those juices. It looks
I mean, these shrimp are massive. Look at how big they are. My hand for scale. That's a big shrimp. Now I understand why there's just 4, because they're massive. I mean, that's a hefty critter.
So I was, wondering about only having 4,
But I mean, like, it's got some weight to it.
That is a absolute.
I'm just gonna try the shrimp without the crostini.
Okay.
I eat it with my fingers. Very sophisticated, refined here.
I mean, how do you even get into that? I mean, that is just like. Is it good?
It's delicious. It's cooked perfectly. It's not overcooked. I was a little worried when they said they finished them in the oven, but it's not overcooked. See, you're being sophisticated and refined. Just eating with my fingers.
I gotta get some more of that sauce.
Be careful with your shirt.
Yeah. I have a tendency to spill things on myself. Terrible.
Nice white, crisp, clean shirt.
Oh wow.
It's delicious. It's not, even though it's Cajun, it's got the Cajun flavor without being super spicy. So like even if you're, probably if you have an aversion to spice, I think you could still handle this.
Oh, absolutely. It's delicious.
It's got a tad bit of heat on the end of it, like once you like swallow the shrimp, but it's not bad.
Mild spice, perfect amount of Cajun versus that citrus and that lemon and the butter.
Sauce is delicious.
Oh man. And to smell it.
Yeah, it smells great. I'm gonna try the crostini with the sauce. It's delicious. The crostini is actually soft. It's toasted, but it's like, it feels like the texture's like it's pan toasted, so it's not crispy and crunchy. What do you think? Do you like them?
Oh yeah.
Good choice.
Absolutely delightful.
Is that your bread service bread?
Bread service bread. We're going into this beautiful Cajun butter. That is the way to go.
Well, you haven't tried the crostini.
I'm just telling you. It's so
You're sold?
it's so
All
fluffy.
because it soaks up the butter, the sauce.
So we have our tomato burrata salad. It looks amazing. Oh wow. Check that.
They put fresh cracked pepper on it. Is this a balsamic? Is that what he said?
I cannot remember what he said. It was on the
taste
side.
It's a balsamic.
What do you think about the dressing?
It's tasty. It's a thick dressing. It's good though. Would you like me to pour it on it?
Pour it on there. Wow, that looks incredible.
I'm not going to put all of it. I want to taste the other flavors.
And it's the yellow tomatoes, so they're less acidic. So that
Yummy.
is going to be delicious. So let's try this out.
I'm going to taste just the burrata. Some of that dressing and that, was it like a pesto under, what was it? I'm bad about remembering what they say. That oil. Was it like a pesto oil?
I think so, yeah. Olive oil.
It's delicious. Here.
So we'll get a little bit of a piece of burrata, a yellow tomato, some red tomato for flair.
It has some shaved basil on it. Bring in some fresh flavor along with that tomato. We were torn between this and the French onion soup, and I think we chose well.
Oh, it looks amazing. I'm about to try this.
I can give you more dressing if you want it.
Let's see. Okay. So it is very creamy cheese, I can already tell.
I appreciate the pepper he added. Very flavorful.
Very light, very refreshing, a very good.
If you love tomatoes and cheese, this is to die for.
Alright, the steak has made its way to the table.
We got the 22-ounce cowboy ribeye, medium, and he had to slice it to make sure it was to our liking, and it is perfect.
And it looks so marbled. Then we got the sauteed mushrooms, which pair so well with the steak, and then of course the mashed potatoes.
They look very creamy.
Oh my goodness, that is going to be delicious.
Go ahead and put some on my plate. He called this the South Beach diet, which was cute.
Because she got an extra plate for sharing. Oh, it looks amazing.
Yes.
They look velvety.
They're very whipped.
So I'm just going to eat my steak, and you can have the mashed potatoes.
Right?
And we'll be fine.
Yeah, sure.
And I ordered some wine, some red wine with steak pairing, so I'm excited about getting that. So we're going to take a bite of this steak.
I already took a bite. It's delicious.
Spoiler alert.
I couldn't wait. I was impatient.
Oh my lord.
There you go.
This is one of the best steaks on Disney
It's really
property.
good.
Mashed potatoes.
I have not tried the mashed potatoes.
Perfect.
Good?
Perfect. And the mushrooms, they look like several different types.
There are.
Sauteed. I got my wine poured. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh yeah. So good. I mean, it is perfectly cooked. Perfect medium steak. Amazing.
And it's very tender.
Amazing.
It's like I can
seasoning.
pull it with my fork.
It's very simply dressed. I mean, that couldn't be more than salt, pepper, and maybe butter.
Yeah, you're just getting the flavor of the steak.
The steak, the flavor of the meat, delicious. Look at that. Look at that perfect pink center. You couldn't get any more perfect with those grill marks on there. Man, this is great. All right, and it's just about that time in the meal for the dessert. For dessert offerings today, they have an apple crisp, a molten lava cake, chocolate molten lava cake, vanilla creme brulee, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, key lime pie, 7-layer chocolate cake, seasonal berries, chocolate souffle, and vanilla cheesecake. You also have a selection of dessert wines, port wine, sherry, and cognacs to choose from that are featured on the menu. But what we are interested in is this 7-layer chocolate cake right here. I bet you that is going to be absolutely delectable. Alright, last but not least, dessert. So we've all been waiting for this 7-layer chocolate cake.
Yeah, that knife that we got in our butcher block, nobody picks it up for the steak. We use it for the
Yes.
cake.
Perfect.
Thank you. Check that. I mean to tell you.
He also suggested a cappuccino that he made light for us since it was dinner, you know, after dinner.
Evening, and I don't want to be up all night.
And it has a rock candy to stir it with, which is so cute. I think we all remember trying not to break our teeth on these when we were little.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. You can smell the cinnamon that they put on the top of this cappuccino.
Okay.
Amazing.
You want me to slice this cake?
Yes.
Do you want me to try to slice it down the middle?
Yes. Can she do it?
Can I do it? She a thick one.
Oh, she's thick. She's thick.
7 beautiful layers.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know. Can you handle it?
I think I got it.
All right. Okay. So we've got
So I'm gonna take a bite. Let's see.
a little roll piece of chocolate here.
I love chocolate cake. I'm not like a birthday cake person, but I love a good chocolate cake.
Oh, nothing better than a piece of chocolate cake.
It's very good.
Got a little whipped cream in here. Chocolate cake. Check out that bite.
Chocolate sticks.
Wow. Shula. Wow. From the appetizers all the way to dessert. This is an absolute, well, I would say home run. We're going to say touchdown.
I like that.
Touchdown. Perfect season. Perfect dinner.
It's moist. It's not, dense isn't the right word, but it's closer to a brownie consistency than a spongy cake. I don't like spongy cake. I like...
It's between, if you've ever had a flourless chocolate cake and a brownie, it's right in there.
It's really good.
Perfect end to a perfect meal. So, 10 out of 10 would do again. Alright, so our meal here at Shula Steakhouse was absolutely amazing. And we're in the car now getting ready to leave. So, fun fact, if you are not staying at the Swan or Dolphin, you have to, self-park or valet, of course. And then the restaurants here in the Swan and Dolphin will give you a validation ticket that will pay for your parking. So please don't forget to ask about that.
The parking is pretty pricey.
It's pretty.
The sign says $39.
$39.
I don't know. There was no indication of what it would be if they prorated if you're just having dinner. All we saw was the $39 price tag, so we appreciate that they do that.
And so when you pull up, you'll slide your ticket in where it asks you to put your parking ticket, and then you will scan the barcode. There is, and it tells you specifically where to do that, and you won't get stuck like I did the other night, not knowing how to make the ticket work.
We figured it out.
But we figured it out. So hopefully that saves you some headache.
We enjoyed the dessert. The chocolate cake is great. We actually have half of it left because it's huge. Like after a meal, it could feed 4 people.
Absolutely, easily feed 4 people. But I thoroughly enjoyed our experiences. The waiters were just...
And when we were walking out, everyone that we passed that was on staff...
The bartender...
Have a great night. Thank you for coming. And they had sincerity. It didn't seem like they were just like, thank you, come again.
Yeah. No, it was exceptional wait staff. Mm-hmm. Exceptional.
And the food we were discussing in our walkout, it relies heavily on the flavor of the food and quality ingredients. It's not, we do like seasoning and spices, but it's not that they're lacking, so I don't want to get that impression, that just the food, isn't overly seasoned. So
it speaks for itself.
Yes.
So they're relying heavily on the natural flavors of the meat, the steak, the mushrooms, the mashed potatoes.
For instance, the mushrooms, they didn't have any garlic or they weren't heavily in butter. You really were getting the mushroom flavor. And it was delicious.
Absolutely. And this was 10 out of 10 would do again.
Do you want to do a little review of the...
Oh, yeah. So,
just starting off the top, we'll just go down the list. That New Fashioned, which you enjoyed, was
my drink,
$21. My cocktail was $16. That was the off season, which was kind of like a strawberry margarita.
Very similar.
Yes.
The with shrimp, a little spice.
The Nola shrimp, which was the Cajun shrimp, which is the most seasoned thing that we had.
Yep.
Was $23. And then the tomato burrata salad was $17. We split the 22-ounce cowboy ribeye,
which was plenty for 2 people. But hey, if you're adventurous, you go for it by yourself.
If you like leftovers, that came in at $76. The mushrooms, sautéed mushrooms, were $15. We had a lot of them left over.
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes were $14. The red wine pour that you got, yep. I don't remember what.
It's a Cabernet.
Okay, that's what that stands for.
Yeah, it was $19, but it was
really
very
tasty.
good.
We ended up sharing it,
and it went well with the steak.
Mm-hmm. And then the chocolate cake was $15, and 2 cappuccinos came in at $10 for both.
And that was a wonderful cap to the dinner.
And so $290 total.
For
so
our
it was
whole
200
check.
And like $242, I think.
Right.
Or $240 and some change. $240.69, I think. Yeah, $240.69, and then.
So on the scale of this is not a meal that you're going to come and eat.
Again, it's our anniversary week. Yeah. That's why we did it. This isn't a meal we would have on a normal Sunday night.
But it's a special meal because it's an anniversary. So Shula's is a definite go-to when it comes to celebration.
Yes.
And so we're here celebrating us, and we're glad that you guys got to come along with us. Be magical, stay whimsical,